Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All I Can Geek Gamecast, episode 535. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy.
What's up?
Corey Feinsad.
Ahoy.
And Tony Korkanakis.
Hey.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners and viewers, to 535 of the Gamecast. There's not a lot of news this week. I'm not going to tease you guys with news.
We've got Pokemon stuff.
We did have the Pokemon stuff. That's the anniversary happened. Pokemon Day, which was funny because, like I said, I was watching that with my 8-year-old here and getting her into Pokemon a little bit. I think I'm trying to get her to want to go to get a Happy Meal.
Are you still doing those?
I don't know. I don't even know. We haven't gone back, so it's like, are they still doing it? So, but yeah, it's these. I actually expect this month. There's rumors and whispers about. Obviously, we're going to get into that in a second. But Microsoft's having a some sort of show at the end of this month. So I think we're going to start getting some nice announcements soon. That's really what I expect. Because we're not going to get an E3, we know this now, which we knew anyways. But and have always said on this podcast, all of us, that it was not important to begin with. Shot at Tony there. But I feel like these shows could be really, really good to have right now, and Microsoft's going to have one. I expect Sony to follow suit, and then Nintendo will have theirs in May.
Well, Sony
so I think we're going to have.
Yeah, we just had
Sony had one.
That's right.
What happened in there? Anything? No. Not really.
They showed a few things.
They announced
the VR stuff.
That's where they announced the VR and PlayStation games coming to PC and
talk about that.
Days of play. I don't know. It was weak. It was weak.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, this year is going to be a lot of reliance.
We didn't even get any Horizon stuff from that, which is a little.
No, I think it's going to be a lot of third-party games. Third-party annual release.
I would not bet on Horizon this year.
No,
I don't think it's said. God of War is definitely not happening. Like 1,000,000% that is not happening.
I don't know
at all.
What first-party Sony game are we going to get this year?
Just whatever. Supposed to, but so is God of War technically, but we don't think so at all.
I mean,
it was iffy even without COVID, and then with COVID, it's like, yeah, there's no way now.
No. So, all right, let's get into what I've been up to, guys. So I will lead off saying I've hit a grind wall. I'm now 24 hours into Yakuza, and I'm in this Chapter 9 zone. I'm at the end of Chapter 9, and I know this because I had to look up the boss fight because I'm like, I can't win. I can't do this. Like, I'm getting trounced. Like, I went from just like smooth sailing, not like smooth sailing, but like, I can sometimes auto combat, like I was talking to you guys about, to the point where when I really want to level things, I'm like, there's no auto combat because I don't trust that fucking computer, and I need to watch my shit happen because, like, you're at that point where it's just like, because if your main character at all goes down, it's game over. Like, you cannot have your main character drop. So it's like you always have to keep him topped off, and I don't know. It's just it's crazy because you have to kind of guesstimate, and the boss fight I'm on now is 2 bosses and just like. I mean, I got fucked over a couple times. There's obviously a aid summon in this one where, like, I'm gonna call it an aid summon, where like they can call in reinforcements. So it's like you can kill off things, and then all of a sudden, like, they'll just call in extra reinforcements. And like, it just happens randomly. It doesn't happen every fight. It happens on occasion. So that happened and fucked me over. The first time I fought these guys was like my most, like, the best I'd done. Like, I fought for probably 40 minutes. Like, for a while in this game. Like, I was fighting them, trying to lower their health. And then the fucking other character would heal everybody. And I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And I would do it again, and guess what would happen again? I'm like, and I couldn't burn them fast enough to take the healer out. So, I don't know. I've been trying to power level, but I go to dungeons in this game now. And when I go to dungeons, it's like, they're not, like, super hard. Dungeons in this game are funny. They're like, complexes. They're like, you go into a sewer or something like that, and it's you're walking through the sewers, and it's like it gives you like the star rating. It's only 4 out of like 20, and I get into combat in this, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm like underleveled for this? Why am I suddenly like really underleveled in this game? So,
it's interesting because I think of what I've seen in Yakuza, and obviously I haven't played this turn. It's all been, combat, like, not turn-based. And I wonder if they haven't gotten the difficulty groove down with that. I would say just playing them as beat-em-ups, like, they're never hard. Like,
everything I've read has been everything I've read online is that this is the boss pinch point. Like most of the other bosses after this are actually easier. This is a boss pinch point. But it's not, like I said, I think last week I was talking, I had like 17 or 18 hours in this game. I'm up to 24. So I've put more hours into it. So I'm still loving the game. Like I'm enjoying it. I'm going around the city now, and I'm actually doing other things. I still have to get my business. I have business contracts out there where I'm running a business, and that's how you make your money. So I have to go, and I've been recruiting people to come work for me, and you pay them, but you have to try to turn a profit. That's a whole other side of this game that I haven't really gotten into yet. So, but I probably should go do that because that'll give you a lot of money, and maybe I'm just under-equipped. That could be. So it's an RPG. At the end of the day, it's an RPG, and I know how those work. I can't believe the jump that it made, especially because I'm level 25 and the bosses are only 27, and I'm like, I'm not that far under leveled. I'm not. It's not like I'm like level 20 going to fight these guys, and I have done that in this game, and I've won. Like I'm like, okay, I fought a 26 when I was only level 20 a while back, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be fucked over, and I still beat him. So it's just it's a fight, but. I don't know. It's fun, but don't expect to beat the game in under 20 hours. That is confirmed. So, but that's it for me, guys. That's really all I got to play. Mike, what have you been playing?
So I'm on to Yakuza 4 in the remaster collection. And I actually finished the main story in that. And I'm about 30 hours into this one now already. Wow. And it's definitely an improvement, but it's not like a huge improvement over Yakuza 3. Still good, still same types of things. This one has 4 separate playable characters, which was a little disjointed. I don't know. I think they do that again in the next one after that as well. But it's good. I might be a little bit on the verge of maybe needing to take a break from these games and do something else before I go on to 5 and 6, because I am starting to get like, okay, this is, especially in the main stories where I'm like, all right, no matter what, there's going to be climax where someone takes a bullet for someone else and dies, because it happens in almost every one of these games. Something along those lines happens. And it's just like, okay, but so I'm seeing. These are repetitive games by almost intentionally. You're supposed to basically go to Kamurocho over and over again, and sometimes you go to the other Sotenburi and other places as well. But we'll see how much longer I can squeeze out of 4, and then I think I'm probably going to try to do something else. Unfortunately, Cyberpunk is not getting its patch that soon, so I'm not going to do anything else on that until that happens. But we shall see. But no, they're still fun. But I am now sort of like ready to look elsewhere for a minute or two.
Okay. All right. Cool. Corey?
I haven't really been playing much, but I just want to mention that, due to like me finding this old Pokemon card and like trying to see how much it's actually worth, I was like looking at some other old stuff. And I discovered a lot of these old JRPGs from the Sega Saturn are selling for ridiculous amounts of money. Now, Painted Dragoon Saga was ridiculous because that was I sold that like way back in the day for $500. Now it's going for like almost $1,000 now. But Dragon Force, I see that going for like $300. Yeah. And you have my copy. So I was like, I saw that. I was like, I texted you. I was like, wait, do you still have this? Because I can't find it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And then like Albert Odyssey, which is another one I have, which is from the same like Working Designs. That game, just today I was looking at sold ones, like $350 for that game. It's just like ridiculous. These retro games. So yeah, I was like, oh wow, this is pretty neat. So I'm like trying to go through all my old stuff that I have because like did keep a lot of my old games and to see what they were actually worth, because there's a lot of collectors out there that are.
I've got a ton of NES stuff with Nintendo sleeves. So I wonder if like those would be worth anything. They have the Nintendo sleeves on them. I heard those sleeves are worth a lot of money. But I don't know.
Yeah,
the only thing I did find, because Corey, I had the same thought as you, because I was like, when you messaged me, I was like, oh my god, what do I have? And I'm like, I gotta go find more stuff. But I did find this game in a plastic case. It is a Game Gear game.
Nice. Hook. I thought it was gonna be like Surf Ninjas or something.
I should have been, but I think I got rid of that one a while back. So I got all I have left. I don't even have the Game Gear. All I have is Hook on Game Gear. So, cool. All right. Anything? That's it. So,
yeah, I mean, other than board games on computer.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Tony.
Just more Final Fantasy. I need to pick up Bravely Default 2 though, because that came out. And
Yes.
I heard it was really good, and more of the original. So I'll be picking that up. Hopefully, have something to say, and then looking forward to Monster Hunter at the end of the month. So
yeah,
for Switch.
Yeah, I was told I have to get
Rise?
into it this time. Yeah.
Yeah, Rise. Wait, who told you gotta get into it this time?
My friend in Reno. He's way into Monster Hunter, and he tried to sell me on World, and I'm just like, but we'll see. Maybe I'll give it a look.
They've never been my style. Nope, not gonna be me.
I mean, if you're looking for like a meaty game, I mean that would be it, because like, and it is one of those things where it rewards you getting better at the game, because obviously like the whole thing is like, hey, you have an hour to go beat this, like hunt down this animal monster and kill it, and it has its whole intricate like hunting system, and just each weapon plays so differently. Like you have to like really master your weapon and stuff like that. So I mean, if you're looking for something to like just really sink your teeth into that's not Yakuza.
Yeah,
you know?
There you go.
Well, there's a demo. You should download the demo.
I have to get that Switch back from my brother because we share one.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some news here. Last year it was Pokemon Day over the weekend. Did we get anything at all from the Pokemon Company? Or just
a lot
fun stuff? So what we got?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah,
all the leaks. All the leaks are true.
Yeah, all the leaks are true. So they're remaking Diamond and Pearl. I think it's
Brilliant.
Yes, Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah. So that's cool. It was originally on the DS. Yeah. Which is like 12 years old, I guess, at this point, or something like that. So it's nice. People on the internet, the vocal fandom, were kind of upset because it has like these like chibi